Oh, people. So I wanted to make this video to share how you can buy expired domains without breaking the bank to maximize deliverability for Outlook and also Google accounts at the same time. So one of my favorite tools to use in this case is actually Dynadot, as you can see over here. One of the main things that you can do is just create your own account in Dynadot, and then instead of going into the domain purchase, which everybody usually does, you can go into the aftermarket and either go into all domain auctions or just expired auctions. For me, in my case, I like to go into the expired domain auctions, and then you can do multiple different things over here. So the first thing that I like doing is I like using .coms overall. This filter where it says domain age, I generally like to do 3 years older, up to 10, maybe even 20 years overall. Character count is not thing that I'm like really concerned about. And then I want to do no numbers and no hyphens, meaning that it's going to be like a normal domain overall. I click here and apply filter, and it seems like I have a very like large number of emails that I can use in this case. After that, you can see that there's a lot of bits in this case. I like to filter by time left so that I can get to purchase them as quickly as possible. And also on the number of bits, I want to basically put it backwards. I want to have no bits or domains that have no bits for me to purchase them. So in this case, for example, I see that this is about to be expired in about 2 days and 5 hours. So I can already see that moving forward. And I can just take a look into all this. So for example, if I want to click here, not all of these expired domains or H domains are good for deliverability. So one of the main things that I like doing is going into the Spamhaus website. This is going to be the link, so spamhaus.org/domain reputation. And in this case, I was already doing a test of one of the expired domains that I had seen. We're going to grab these emaloni.com. You can see that it was created on 2022, and it has a reputation score of 2. I personally like going for at least a 3 and above. The higher the reputation score, the better. So this is not going to be useful for me. Let's try to take a look into this leads domain. Over here, we have that. Let's do this. Okay, doesn't seem like it's registered. Let's try a different one. Maybe this one. Let's see. Reputation score, that is a no-go. It is a 0, so we don't want to use that one. Let's see, maybe this one. That is a reputation score. This is a domain that I would personally buy. Why? Because this is a domain that is almost 6 years old. And again, as you guys already know, H domains has better reputation. So what you can do is maybe just keep a tag, maybe put it in favorites or add to a watch list, and put an alarm to yourself so that whenever the time is right, so in 4 days and 5 hours, maybe you want to go here in 4 days, and then with 30 minutes left, you can start putting your bid out, right? So these domains, you can buy them for $7.99. Usually you have to spend around an additional $12 to transfer that domain over to Dynadot or to whichever registrar you prefer in this case. And then you can get to use this. Again, you can change the name servers, maybe Cloudflare, which is always my recommended setup. And then from this point forward, yeah, you can just basically use these domains and get way ahead of everybody else. Again, granted, these are unbranded domains, so you cannot. Again, this is kind of like a Hail Mary whenever you really, really, really need to get something going. Or if you have a client that is very, let's say, very Outlook heavy or security gateway heavy. So Access My Sport is a very nice domain. It was bought almost, I would say 10 years ago. So let's call it 9 years ago. Has a reputation score of 5. So it has a great reputation, and you can get to use it for your Outbound campaigns. So hopefully this video is useful for you. And if you have any more questions on how to acquire these domains, let me know. Thank you.